talking about then the business to us, so then we can find out. But right now, I'm still number one. Okay, long as I got my broadcast up. My time for that shit recorded. Yeah, man, I'm finna go and beat on Cleveland ass. Nigga won. Nigga beat me, right? Nigga ain't won a game in 2 seasons against me in the league. Mind you, he in my division. Nigga beat me. And my quarterback had got hurt for 8 weeks. Then within that little span, he got his little dub off. I know he felt good. Niners 12-3. Stop playing, Niners. You wanna watch some Measle? It's up. It's up. It's up. It's youth. That's youth over there. I just showed you. Over here, these boys got
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Set up, 8-3. Silver. He's crashed. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Five.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check. Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
Now King from the gun. He'll throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Hurry up.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Yeah, you saw that. Oh, yeah. Push that shit.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
First game of the season, I went out of shit at Pitt.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
AD.
This is Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, see, that's you. Please, nigga, what you do?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and
give him 6 yards in the first
down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. 53 is the mic. Check.
2nd and 10. Left side, and it's complete.
Let's dot on the
It was a
pot.
first down for San Francisco on a
Put a dot on
pickup
that
of
pot, turn it to
16.
a steamer.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
And when it got me a superstar over here, music, though, man. He ain't much, but he went in and he a superstar.
Running right, Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 19-yard line.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong, and he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
I want to stand, but
officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
This nigga, for some reason, normal development niggas, man. Niggas was normal and shit. I mean, the star niggas spinning so crisp on niggas. Like they got spin cycle.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Please do. Yeah, please do, because you see me now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nigga, every new league you see me in, nigga, what good team you see me take? Alright then.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out.
Look at this target he got.
So now they get a chance
all
to go
these
back
keys,
out
it's the target he got.
now we're into the game. Let's
Blazing.
go play and
Before
play the
you,
best
he
we
had
can.
Kyler
almost hit a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way.
Like,
You
fuck
get a
outta here,
second
dude. You a bum.
opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't
All
commit
these
any mistakes
quarterbacks
either.
fast, though, man.
Off you
Fuck
go.
outta here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Switch. Ready.
And that's the his game.
Out of the
You know what
gun.
I'm saying? That's why all his quarterbacks fast.
And he's got some space here. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
When he was commissioner.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yeah, sit down, man. He's grown man.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
132 fighter. Check 13.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Three wide receivers set.
Here we go. 10 Lobo. Let's go one more. Deep grip.
Operating from the gun, King.
Yep.
And this will be
I knew that's where he
incomplete.
was going, young man.
Physical play on the football there, and
Right
it's
to the
2nd
fucking running
down.
back.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now.
Fucking tight
This is
end
when
bumped me
force
off the route, though,
meets
in some beast
force.
mode
Got to
shit.
be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the
No.
physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
2nd and 3.
Yup.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack
That
back at the
motherfucker
9-yard
right
line.
there, the ass nigga.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense. So
Right
the
that
ball's got to
motherfucking
come
ass
out
nigga be
fast.
coming
Got to
back
get out
for
of his
the
hands
shit,
quicker.
nigga.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play. This is 3rd and goal.
Check the hot read.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
We gon' hold it out. We gon' out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, 49ers. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, King steps away.
Look at this.
On plays like this, when it comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where moves are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
He will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hey, watch this, though.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
He's on there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
You know what I'm saying? On a blitz, whatever. I can't even do that with my Jets O-line. You see that one?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check. Check out route.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. This winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Here's King from the gun on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And the punt team on now as this one set away. And take it right on the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee, and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On second down now, it's Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Ronald Jones, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Returnable for Grant. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it with Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's go, let's bring it. Slam, slam, slam. 53.
Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Let's go, D. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Big ass, big ass, big ass. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, check, check, check.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Hey, dude.
To throw is King. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Come on, man.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
King throwing on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Defensive advantage of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Ronald Jones. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Jones going stupid tonight.
Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. King now, throwing on 1st down. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll get it up here this time to the 20.
Don't worry, I just took him out.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now King on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down.
Thank you.
You are watching the NFL.
Yeah, Murray now. Murray blazing. Now all of a sudden, whoever this king is, white boy, blazing feet. He had to run early. He broke out with him.
Throwing on first down. King. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A lot of your niggas be fast.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 6. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Yeah, they do, yeah, facts. Because thing about him, he like his running back to go off for a route.
The pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
That's his man receiver.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Here's King throwing on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a...
Shots out of my box. I said, fuck the drugs in it. Let me get high off the lifestyle. Like 94, 95.
Yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm gonna say, yeah. No, my runner Jones up there, but I ain't had this runner Jones for 2 seasons.
Now again, right side, Armstrong. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total of 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Yeah, because the first touchdown was a punt return.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Armstrong, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
Watch how them boys go down when they do right here, big boy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. No, bottled up. It's out. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Good throw. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. In for the score. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point from McManus is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
And then there was two niggas got hurt with the same injury, bro. Him and the wide receiver. Back to back. One play, Bob, he got hurt. Next play, the receiver. Like, fuck out of here.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And they just had another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it. Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And then he open.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event.
And he falls on the ground. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jump in that water. Come on, Ronald, look at you.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just
Ronald, but I want to put the nigga out on everything got to do with winning.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one.
They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The West is us. The West is us.
Ready to go with their next drive at the line. The Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. They try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you know this monster is over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
70, 80. Any weapon. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. To throw is King. To throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. King operating from the gun, fighting to stay upright.
Oh, look at this. What you thought, nigga? What you thought, nigga?
They sack him back at the 42. DeForest Buckner in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list.
Fuck, what? We know you finna run it again.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Come on.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
I got you. Way out of nowhere.
Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the 49ers, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And it's going to be wait-and-see time as they figure out their status for the upcoming playoffs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
When I've been up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I
ain't never checked that shit on time, my guy.
They like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have
Actually, no, I ain't nobody tell you to go check me out neither, bro.
All I do is hustle, they try to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me. When I've been up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you
I ain't better up, how you turn her up. And I got him shot for that fuck on that stuff. Yeah. I think I saw him, nigga. Shit, no, I'm not. I'm gonna the medic in the bell. I never be here with it or anyone.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, cocky, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up 'cause they lacking this.